Okay, welcome everyone. You reached Grandma Mo, and we're covering the games that were played yesterday. We had the New York Liberty against the Washington Mystics. The Mystics, the only chance here was in, to play spoiler. The Liberty and the Phoenix Mercury. Phoenix ended up losing to LA. So the 4 and 5 spots in the playoffs are already set. So neither of these teams really had anything to play for except New York. This was their first game where they had their entire roster healthy. So this was the last game for the Mystics. So, congratulations on a good season for a young team. They had some really good moments throughout this season, so they should be proud of themselves. And they were only eliminated from the playoffs a week or two ago. So, good job for them. They have a good, strong base to build off of. So, on to New York. They ended up getting the win here, 75-66. So, it was New York kind of pulled away in the second quarter, and then it just kind of hovered there, around 10 points. So New York outscored them 19-12 in the first, and then 22-14 in the second, and then Washington made a a push in the third. They outscored them 24-20, so they reduced it a little bit, and then they outscored them in the fourth 16-14, but it wasn't enough to catch New York. So New York is now 26-17. Washington has dropped to 16-28. New York's biggest lead was 17 points. But all the other statistics are pretty even. Turnovers were even, but New York got a lot more points off of it than the Mystics did. So, once again, Citron and Kiki Iriafen were in double figures. Citron she was 3 for 6 from 3, 5 for 12 overall. So good shooting percentages for Citron. She ended up having 13 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds and no turnovers. So, it wasn't a tremendous amount of points, but, it was a good overall game. Good shooting percentage, assists, rebounds, and some steals. So that was good. Kiki Iriafen, both of these players should make the all-rookie team without too much question. She got 16 points. She had a turnover, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. She shot 6 for 16, which is 37%. Considering most of her shots are down low, that's not terrific, but it's okay. And then she was 4 for 7 from the foul line. She's got to improve on that. That should be at minimum 5 for 7. But she's a rookie. She'll get better at that. And then Shakira Austin, 13 points. She was 6 for 12, 1 for 4 from the foul line. She also needs to improve on her foul shooting. So she had 4 assists, 5 rebounds. And then there wasn't much scoring from the rest of the squad. You had Sutton with 5 points. She's had some, good games for them, but, this one wasn't one of them. She had 3 turnovers, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. She was 2 for 7, which is 28%. She hit a 3, but that was that. And then Alicia Clark had 5 points. She hit a 3. She was 2 for 5. Melbourne had 6 points. She was 3 for 4. Let's see. And then we have Lucy Olson had 6 points. She was also 3 for 4. She had a couple rebounds, couple assists. And then Madison Scott, she hit a hoop. Emily Inkster only played 5 minutes. I don't know why that was happening, but she had 3 assists and 3 rebounds in the 5 minutes that she played, and a block. She didn't score, though. So, the Mystics shot 43% overall, 31% from 3. And then New York shot 42%, and they were only 28% from 3. So nobody shot really well from 3. They only made 6 3-point shots, New York. But they got enough to get it done. They had 4 players in double figures. Jonquil Jones had a double-double. She had 12 points and 11 rebounds. Brianna Stewart had 14 points and 8 rebounds. She was 5 for 12. Jones was 4 for 11. She took 3 threes but didn't hit them. Then you had Emma Meesseman. She had a good game. She was 7 for 11. She hit a 3, 4 for 4 at the foul line. She had 19 points. She had a steal, a turnover, and 3 rebounds. So let's see. And then you had UNESCO back. She didn't shoot very much. She was 2 for 5. She had 6 points. She had 9 assists, though, and 5 rebounds. And she also had a steal. So Kennedy Burke, 5 points. She also didn't shoot very much. But she had 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Rebecca Gardner, she hit a 3-point shot. Stephanie Talbot didn't score. She only the remaining players only played 2 minutes, which is surprising. Johannes only played 2 minutes. So did Harrison and Sabali. But they got him in the game. I mean, Sabali, she hasn't played, I think, the whole season. If she might have started she might have played in that first couple of games, but she has not played for a long time. So I could see her, and then Harrison has been on and off injured. But yeah, you'd think, well, I guess the game was close enough that they, wanted to make sure they got the win. So, although I don't know even if New York loses, if that's going to affect anything. Because Phoenix is a game ahead of them. So, and they can't get New York can't get any lower. So, it doesn't matter. And then they have one more game left. I believe they play Chicago. Let me look here. Yeah, they play Chicago on Thursday, and then Thursday is the end of the season. So, anyway, good game for New York. They're trying to get back to their championship team, their whole team, and, just get their continuity back and their team chemistry. So hopefully they will by the time the playoffs start, which is next week. So they got to work fast. Anyway, appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.